In today's Insight, the elections in Brazil. Results of the first-round battle for the presidential vote are official. President Dilma Rousseff will face center-right candidate Rousseff and Neves in a second round. That vote will take place in 3 weeks. The final result of Sunday's vote was 42% for Rousseff. Neves came in second with 34%, and Socialist Party candidate Marina Silva, who'd started the campaign as a strong challenger, saw her campaign fizzle. She received just 21% of the vote. CCTV's Stephen Gibbs has more from Brasilia.
Well, welcome to the Brazilian capital, where people are still taking in last night's surprise results and the fact that this race is now between two people with very different visions of this nation's future.
It is now a head-to-head race. On the one side, there's Dilma Rousseff, president of this country for the last 4 years and member of the party that has been in power in Brazil for the last 12 years.
The simple message is the message that says I should continue to lead, that I should continue this fight with each of these elected officials to change Brazil.
She will now be battling against this man, former Governor Rousseff and Neves. He's described as centre-right, though he says he's centre-left. Either way, he's pro-business.
I believe in the possibility of change. My first impression is that this feeling exists everywhere in Brazil, and this feeling won the first round.
Many of his votes were the result of late defections from environmentalist Marina Silva. She had been the favourite to go through to the runoff vote, but her support collapsed in the final days, in part owing to a very effective negative campaign against her by the governing party. So now Dilma Rousseff has to focus on a new opponent. Neves' Social Democrat Party, which was in power in Brazil in the 1990s, argues for less state interference in the economy, tighter controls on government spending and a freer market.
We do have two candidates with very different views of the role of the state in Brazil, with different views of economic policy, but we have two different candidates, two different ideologies.
The two ideologies, fundamentally more or less state control, are the ones Brazilian voters have been choosing between in elections here over the last 25 years. Now Marina Silva is out of the race. Voters face that choice again.
And as if to underline the fact that Rousseff and Neves is most certainly the business favourite here, the stock market in Sao Paulo was at one stage in early trading up almost 8% when news filtered through that he might well have a good chance of winning the presidency.